There was a lot you could say about Paw Patrol police officer and squad leader Chase. You could say that he was a natural leader, brave, daring, athletic, popular, friendly, and even childish at times. But he'd actually deny it. Of course, one word all his friends would always say that would come to their minds was athletic. It wasn't that Chase didn't know how to have fun, or even relax, but they tend to get too caught up in acting as a professional at times, to the point where he often forgot when he didn't need to. Whenever he was training, patrolling, playing new team techniques, testing equipment, or even cleaning lookout up, Chase had a bad habit of getting too caught up in the moment. Thankfully, Montreal was always there to drag his sorry butt away from duties and towards town, where the two could relax. "Come on, Montreal, do you have to drag me by my tail in front of everyone?" asked Chase, glaring at his best friend. "Will you ever have me use the rope?" asked Montreal, grinning as the two stopped in the corner as the crossing light turned red. "Besides, you were driving everyone stir crazy with your attendance. All I was doing to make sure the lookout was secure. We did have a break-in last month after all," replied Chase, huffing. "That was just Callie chasing after Chicolata who took her mouse toy," giggled Marshall. Chase sighed, walking ahead of his best friend as the lights signaled to walk. "Okay, so maybe I was a bit overworked. Yep, and so here I am to bring you out of town for some fun," said Marshall, as he led Chase to the center of the town, where they walked under a giant banner that read "Town Flea Market." Thankfully, it didn't have any fleas for sale, but techniques and goods you normally didn't find in stores that people were giving out for free. "Whoa, look at all the cool stuff," replied Chase as he walked over to one booth that held widely shaped glasses and vases. He made a few funny faces in front of them before spotting Montreal near a magic shop that was selling all kinds of magician gear. The dally waved a wand that he picked from a hat full of them, and out came a set of fireworks that spooked the poor pup into the air and landed on the hat's tall flea. The wands all activated, sending Montreal flying to the air with cracks of fire and sparkles behind him as he landed in front of Chase. Opening his eyes, he giggled and said, "I'm good, just having a sparkle of fun. I'm just having a sparkle of time." Chase shook his head. "Come on, Sparkle Butt," he pointed to Montreal's haunches, which were covered in sparkle dust that the Dalmatian took off. "Let's see what else is around." The two pups continued onward until they were in the center of town, where Mayor Goodway was sending some balloons to some children before wishing them a good time. She spotted the two pups before smiling at them. "Ah, Chase, Montreal, so nice to meet you. How are you enjoying the adventure-based flea market?" "It's pretty cool, Mayor Goodway," replied Chase, watching the happy folks pass by. "I had never seen so many booths before. Well, we had a few visitors from out of town and decided to come and put up some of the stands. We even have a dog with her own stand nearby," replied Mayor Goodway. "Really? A dog stand owner? We gotta see that," replied Marshall, barking with excitement. "Sure, she's down that way and to the left. If you see anything you like in the shop or any others, please let them know to forward the bill to me," replied Mayor Goodway. "You don't have to do that for us, Mayor," replied Chase, blushing from such a kind of act. Montreal was just equally red as he shook his head in agreement. "Nonsense! After what your pups have done for this town, I will be honored. Now, if you excuse me, I need to see how Chicolata's doing in our booth," replied Mayor Goodway. "You have a booth, Mayor?" asked Montreal. "Oh yes, I have a rare set of corn kennels from around the world. I thought it would be the best to let Chicolata handle that while I give these balloons." "See you around," she replied before walking away with a wave. The two friends looked at each other and smiled. How much do you want to bet that Chick-fil-A's eaten half of those candles by now? Asked Chase. Only half. When it comes to corn, Chick-fil-A is like bubble at a buffet table, laughed Marshall as the two made their way to the direction a good way toward them. It didn't take them long to discover the booth. It was quite an eyesore. It was full on black tin with purple symbols, and neither a pup recognized. Entering inside, the two found themselves shivering as they walked into the sun and chill that made it feel 20 degrees colder inside. Unlike the athletics outside and the other booths, the stuff inside here was creepy. There were strange dolls, China pots that were various designs. Books that were old, modelly in hands with eyes in them. The mysterious hanging from strings above. The strange glowing orbs with smoke or lighting in them. Elements and crowns of Eastern design that looked both heavy and mystical. It was like entering a dark realm of mystery. Maybe we should leave, replied Marshall, shivering and checking in the knees. This place is giving me the creeps. Yeah, replied Chase, feeling just as comfortable. However, before they could leave, they turned away and jumped in shock upon seeing an elderly English golden retriever with one pale eye staring at them with a toothy grin. Suspected the teeth were missing a few too. She wore a purple cloak with a hood covering half her face as she strolled forward as if on smoke. Marshall and Chase looked at each other, both unsure sure what to do, when the strange elderly dog looked down at them. And what has fate brought before me today? 2 young pups? Oh, darlings. You come here not knowing what fortune has in store for you? She replied. We were just leaving, replied Chase, nervously smiling. Yeah, leaving, replied Marshall. Oh, leaving so soon? You see nothing that interests you in Margarina's tent? She leaned forward. Nothing calling for you? Chase was about to say something when he felt weird. Like there was a fuzzy feeling in the back of his head. A small tingle. Something that was bothering him. Marshall spoke. We're not interested. Thank you. Goodbye. Marshall made his way for the exit. But just as Chase was about to follow, the pale retriever stopped him with his paw. No. There was something calling you. Be it fate or chance, you cannot prevent the wheel starting to turn of your destiny. Chase looked at the greeting dog lady before looking to a nervous Marshall. I'll be with you in a moment, but it's okay. I'll be fine, replied Chase. I mean, she's just a dog lady. It's not like she has a stone. Marshall whimpered a bit, nodding, and soon left, leaving the two alone. Margarine put the pot away and prevented her waves around him. Come, find it where it seeks you out. Be it good fortune or bad, it should change you forever. Chase didn't say anything, but that darn annoying buzz in his head was not stopping. She must have done some kind of gypsy trick on me. Fine, I'll just get something and go. He sniffed around, trying to find something interested that would get the dog lady to let him leave in peace. When he stumbled upon a small desk, considering what looked to be a shaved dead paw, it smelled like a monkey's arm. The lady gasped before turning into a natural face. Oh my, you are called by the monkey's paw. What little desire do you have that burns so brightly that will give anything for it? What's a monkey's paw? Asked Chase. A monkey's paw is a magical item that shall grant you a number of wishes based on the number of the fingers unfolded on the hand. Each wish shall come true until the hand is fully shut. But beware. She started to grin, which made a shiver go down Chase's spine. For each wish comes a price you will regret in the end. Chase nodded, which made Margarita raise her eyebrow. Oh, not a believer? Magic and curses are just fairy tales, replied Chase, rolling his eyes. Look, I know you must be good at the whole mumble-jumble stuff, but if I get that stupid paw, can I leave? Of course, if you wish, but I suggest you grab something else, replied Margarita, leaning in closer. For you, if you leave with the monkey's paw, your fate and the fate of those around you are sealed. Right, replied Chase as he took the monkey's paw in his jaws and flapped it into his head. Just send the bear to me a good way. With that said, Chase walked out of the tent while the dog lady just smiled. See you later, lady. Oh, we will meet again, replied Margarita as she watched him leave. Chase walked out of the tent, glad to feel the sun on his face when Marshall tackled him into him. Chase, you're okay. I thought she was going to bubble you into a pot and eat you for lunch. I'm fine, Marshall. Please get off of me, replied Chase as he slowly got up. Marshall noticed the monkey's paw on the ground and sniffed it before sticking his tongue out. Ugh, what is that? It smells dead. It's a monkey's paw, replied Chase as he picked it up with his mouth before flopping on his back. Flipping on his back. It's some stupid technique I had to get. Great switches if you wish while holding it, and the fingers forward to tell how many witches are left. I think I just bury him in the backyard for the poor thing to rest. Sounds good, poor little guy, replied Marshall, before the two made their way as far away from the tent as possible. They were about to turn the corner when Marshall gasped and made his way towards another booth nearby. This one was pink and had a big heart on top. Chase raised an eyebrow, and he saw Marshall talk to a lady on the booth and was showing the pup's various books. Eventually, after a few minutes, Marshall took one and nodded thanks to the lady before returning to Chase. Sorry, I figured I should get something too. What is it? Asked Chase. Blushing, Marshall showed the cover, and Chase couldn't help but snicker. 1,000 ways to confess the one you love? He gave a teasing smirk at his friend. Aw, does Marchie Watchie have a crush on someone? Shut up, replied Marshall, holding his face behind the book. Look, I like someone. I'm not gonna say who, but I really want to tell him how I feel. I've been trying for a long time now, and I need all the help I can get. It's mostly likely the two of them are close friends. And I think I've seen her wink at him. Chase smiled and put a paw on his shoulder. Just tell them, look, Just tell them, look, they'll be glad to have you because you're a good pup. And if they don't like you, well, then they're idiots. Well, whatever, I'm not brave enough, asked Marshall. Come on, you're one of the bravest pups I know. And I think you should go ahead and tell this pup you know how you feel. Tell this pup you love how you feel, replied Chase. Marshall smiled at his friend and gave him a friendly nozzle. What I do deserve a friend like you, Chase. Just by bringing yourself, replied Chase, as he and Marshall made their way towards the exit. It didn't take them long to arrive back at the lookout while all the other pups were playing with each other. Marshall told Chase that he was going to put his book in his pup house before marching off, just as Sky noticed it too. Chase held his breath for a bit, and as he took a moment to observe this cute little cockapoo, whose bounce made her seem even more cuter than she normally did. He felt his heart flattered as the bad things familiar from Margrena's tent faded away. Truth was, a part of them wished he could borrow Marshall's book so he could tell Sky how he felt about her the moment she joined the team. "Hey, Chase," replied Sky, smiling at him with such pearl look it was like an angel had demarked upon him. "The boys and I are getting ready for a game of kickball. You and Marshall want to join?" Only if I get to be on your team," replied Chase, grinning. It's a deal," replied Sky as she watched off to let the others know, now knowing that Chase was starting at her, bouncing behind. Slapping at himself with such a rude thought, Chase made his way towards the back of the yard to find a perfect place to bury the monkey's paw. He sniffed the ground for a bit, making sure not to place it close to the others' buried items, and soon found the perfect spot near a tree. Digging in, he got his paw dirty before he had a big enough hole to put the paw away in the dirt to rest. He glanced at it one more time and wondered, would it hurt to try it once? He thought about what to wish were in his mind as he turned back to Montreal. Well, he needs all the help he can get, so I wish Montreal and his crutch will get together. He tossed the monkey's paw into the dirt and started to rebury it. After it was filled, he quickly put its scent and let the others know it was the spot, and watched to rejoin the others for kickball. Unnoticed to Chase, the paw had begun to fold one of his fingers. The next day, Chase began his usual morning routine. He jogged around the lookout, did 50 push-ups and crunches, practiced some pub food karates, and some rounded pull-ups on the swing. He started to drink from his water bowl near the swing sets when he noticed that Montreal was out early as well. He was going to wish him a good morning when he saw him heading towards Sky's pup house and waited outside, looking nervous. There was also something in his paws, but he couldn't get a good look. Chase was now curious. Used his super spy stealth to sneak in closer to see what was up by hiding near the toy box. Slowly he peeked out to see what it was, and it made his body freeze up from hair to tail. It was roses, a dozen roses all wrapped in a pink bow. Just as he began to comprehend this, Sky came out yawning before noticing the flowers. She gasped at the beauty before glancing at Montreal, who was looking with her with a heartfelt smile. I got these for you." Sky stared at them before she slowly took them into her paws. "Montreal, what is this? Me being brave?" He chuckled before cleaning his throat. "Okay, just like the book said." He took a deep breath and said, "Sky, will you go out with me?" In that moment, Chase felt his heart shattered. His best friend, the one who likes a brother to him, was acting Chase's crush out. Sky, the only one he loved in his heart from the day he first gazed upon her eyes. A series of emotions flow through Chase. Shocked that the girl Montreal liked was not Everest, but Sky. Horrified that his best friend was doing when he had dreamed for doing for years. Angry that he was even attempt to woo his crush. He was about to march out when what happened next made him all but fell into the darkest pit of despair. "Oh, Montreal, yes, I'll go out with you,"